Okay, so it's not so far into the future. I built these. I put them on. I just got. This is not as many as I wanted, but this is what I got. So I got one, two, three, four vertical thrust, two on each side. I've got one, two going backwards, one, two going forwards, and one, one. I got one that'll push us from the top down. Uh, Really, I don't even need these two because I could just turn off the thrusters and turn them back on if I needed to fall. Or I could just point myself down, right, and then just fly forward and then fly backwards and then fly. And like that would make it go down. Think of a piece of paper falling through atmosphere or a cell phone falling through water. How it gyrates back and forth. It's still going down, right? It's still going down. It's just not going down in a straight line. It doesn't look nice and neat. Anywho, and then I got these things rebuilt. I had to go over there and get a little bit of stone and process it for the nickel. Um, but here we are. We are back. We need to go grab some iron because we are completely out of iron. And I really want to get the assembler Mark II and the refinery Mark II. And I really, really want to make the atmospheric miner. I'm really looking forward to chopping off these tires and putting on landing gears and just making this thing fly everywhere it needs to go. I'm at 2 charge battery. I don't know if that's really good, but let me show you a trick. And I learned this a long time ago watching somebody. If you go to the battery and you turn the battery into the recharge mode, it goes from 14 hours to like 6 minutes. And what that does is it turns this into like a standby mode where it won't power anything on your vessel. Like right now, everything that's being powered is coming directly from this tether. So this thing right now is not powering anything. It only wants to charge. And this battery bank that's been powered through the windmills, it's now being depleted at an alarming rate. All that power and whatever is being generated right now is going through the refinery. The refinery is still working on the cobalt, and I think it's just the cobalt at this point. It's still working on the cobalt we brought in, and then that's going up, and it's powering everything here, and it's charging the battery. So we should see a great migration of energy, of power going from there over to here. Um, and I have all the thrusters turned off. Like I just grouped them into one great family, and I just said turn off for right now. Hopefully, hopefully we're not going to have the same problem we did last time where this thing flipped out and went crazy. I cut away the support that was under here just in case that and this being attached to the same platform and this being attached, maybe there was some type of feedback that was coming through here onto the platform, and then there was more feedback coming this way to the platform, and the distance between the two inputs was what was causing the loop. I don't know anything about programming. I don't know the first thing about how you would attempt to tell the machine something like that. Nor do I have I played this for thousands of hours and know the little like quirks of each of the deals. But now that there's only one input into the platform of this, I think that would make everything more realistic. Uh, well, in life, you could have two, and there would be no conflict. But in computers, it's a lot different. Anyway, I'm just kind of waiting for this thing to charge up a little bit more, and I only say that because I don't really have a lot of experience with the atmospheric thrusters. I don't know if they're going to if they're just going to take a ton of energy to use. I don't plan on using them a lot. I hope I'm going to be able to drive out there and mine and drive back with no drama. But if we get into the situation we had last time where we're flipping and we're doing crazy stuff, and I take these off again, speaking of which, let me go ahead and clear my inventory out so that um, and I take these things off again, which is going to be standard procedure. I'm going to take both of these off if we have the same problem. Sorry, I'm moving the mouse around so much. Um, Did you? Did you just hear an explosion? I heard an explosion. I heard an explosion. Oh, hell, that's unsettling. I thought I was here alone. Maybe a parachute didn't open on one of those. Ooh, tingle. Um, Standard procedure: take these drills off. If that doesn't work, we're turning the thrusters on, baby. And we're just gonna try to get home. All right, 3 pips. That's good for me. Oh, right. Yabba dabba doo. Okay. Battery. Oop. Go back to standard operations, and I'm gonna come up here, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to detach, retract. This is the only bad thing is that this I should have went up. I went up 3. I should have went up 4. Now I have to. I have the parking brake on, and apparently somebody was like, "Hey, dude, the parking brake and the thing that should be the the quick docking, like those should be the same button, dude." Like, no, they really shouldn't. Where are my key bindings? Controls, yes. The color picker, landing gear. Okay. I need parking brake. Parking brake? You can have another keyboard? Oh my goodness, I'd never thought of that. You could actually just plug in another USB keyboard and have 2 keyboards and have the input. Wow, I never thought of that. That's interesting. Hmm. Oh, that's infuriating. Man, that's so mad. I can't even think. Why can't you just have a regular key binding like every other game? And why did the moron pick P to both dock? And here's the problem. If you don't know, here's the problem. Bottom right hand corner, P, O, and Y. P, parking brake. Y, energy. O, transmission if you had an antenna. If I hit the P button to turn off the parking brake, I am now coupled back to my base and can't move because P and parking brake are the same things for lock docking and not lock docking. And it's just a pain. Such a pain. Little things will make or break your game. Just like little things will make or break a channel, like bitching about stuff. Alright. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going crazy. We're not spinning around in a circle. And this is what the vehicle was like. Like, this is what it was like when I first built it. And I was like, man, I'm so proud. You remember the video, the last video or 2 videos ago, how happy I was? I was like, hey, everybody, look at this thing. Look what I built. I'm so proud of it. It's so great. If you're going to make it spin around in circles and fly around and explode, do it now while I'm at base. And I can fix it. Don't do it when I'm tons of ore. I'm coming home and I'm happy and proud of my accomplishment. Don't do it then. All right. I know what you're thinking too. You're thinking, hey, dude, save it and turn on your thrusters. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. But I think before I do that, I'm going to at least watch one video where someone's like, hey, before you fly for the first time, here's some things you should know. I assume it's going to be things like space bar and shift. Space bar is going to increase your altitude, and shift is going to decrease your altitude. Forward, like the W key, should make you turn on the thrusters in the back. The S should make the thrusters in the front come on. And then if you have, and I don't have any, what do they call it? Pitch and yaw. Like I didn't do that. I don't have where I can slide to the left and slide to the right. Strafing, right? I don't know what that's called. I think it's called yaw. I think it's called yaw. Yeah, I don't have that. I did not put those on. What? And here's another thing. If it's the year a billion, and we have space travel and warp drive and all that other stuff, you probably there's a company that probably has a module, a 3-axis module that it's like, hey, don't individually build. But I know why they do it. They do it so that people can have total control over the platform. Like I get that, but there is a part of me that thinks that there would be a standard template for things like 3-dimensional thrust vectoring. You know, like just imagine instead of doing this where you have to have 3 different um, axes, an up, down, left, right, forward, and backwards. It's like a bell, right? It's like the nozzle. So the thrust is generated in one area and it goes and it gets vectored out in the direction you need the thrust, right? And then of course the question is, what happens if you need thrust in we ran over some rock. What happens if you need thrust in like a 45 degree and 30 degree? It's like, well, you've messed up. You're in a bad way. How do I do the hotbar here? G, set it up again. Drag you down there and turn on off. Drag you down there and do on off. Here we go. Parking brake is on. Drill bits drilling, and 3 and 4. Look how cool that is, huh? I don't think the right side's actually made contact yet, but the left side I think has. How cool. How cool. So neat. So neat. Yeah, I don't think the right side ever made contact. The only thing that would be nice is if from here I guess we could check our inventory from here and just see. Yeah, that left-hand side has just got a little bit of baby bit of stone. We haven't really. All right. So then we go retract. Hit P. Slide forward a little bit more. Let go all the way back. Okay. We're going to try to get more into the heart of where the iron is. Easy now. Come on. All the way up. Right into its drill. Hit P. And then from here we just kind of, and we should see it deform, right? We should see it deform the rock as it's drilling into it. Oh, it looks like we're going to have the same bug we had yesterday, where instead of drilling into the rock, it doesn't drill, it just pushes us away. I ran into this yesterday, where it won't drill. Yeah, it won't drill for some reason. Okay. Close that out. Turn those off. This game needs therapy. I need therapy. All right. Exit the main menu. No, we just did. Okay. Continue this game. We're just gonna reload it, and we're gonna try it one more time. Good engineer, good enough means perfect. To an artist, there's no such thing as perfect. All right. Come on now. Deform the rock and mine. We're gonna have to for a little bit, I think. See, it's not deforming the rock. It's not mining. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's too far away. It says I'm at 24,000. Something. Okay, thank you. Did that do it? Did that work? 200. What are you saying I have 20,000 kilograms of? Okay, here we go. There. B. View. Drill heads on. Alright. Still 20. You're going to push us back? Yep. Not going to drill. This game needs help. Okay. I'm done. Done for today. This game, I'm just gonna take a break from it for a little bit, and hopefully we'll see it in the future, but maybe not.